Greetings, person currently watching this, and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. As you just saw, what I did is, off camera, I went back, I started the game again, and as you can see, I just dumped all my points into strength. And from that, I found out a couple things. One, this game actually does have choices that affect things. Case in point, when I went to move the latch, I failed. And then when I got into the fight with Kat, I actually won the fight and earned her respect. And then, as you saw from the recording, as you saw from that clip, I dumped everything into strength this time, and I was actually able to open it. I also found out that with these skills, it's not like you need a skill of 4. If you don't have 4, you fail. It literally is that you have a 40% chance of success when you do something. Because I went back to that shack, and even though this is the same level, when I picked the lock at the shack, I was successful. I don't know if I still have it. Nope. I had a bottle of whiskey, and I could have used it to blackmail the guards, because that's what they were talking about. That's what I figured they were talking about. But yeah, I was able to just use a strength check, and actually open the grate this time, and go into that tunnel, and that's what you saw. So, I just wanted you guys to see that, wanted you guys to know all that. So, we are picking up where we left off. Though it makes me wonder, so then, does that mean that at the very beginning, I put points into occult and yeah, I did, didn't I? I put points into occult and medicine. So I wonder if that's a bug. Because you're not supposed to be able to. But I did, so I wonder if that was a bug, or if it's going to be like a thing where there's just enough skill journals to get you close. Oh. These graves look like they've been desecrated, at least that one has. Why has this one been... It's Charles.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Let's see. Such a strange final resting place.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Interesting.
Let's go to the mansion.
Well, hold on.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial.
All right.
What kind of deranged...
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Interesting. Well, that does kind of paint a picture, doesn't it? Her flowers are fresh, but his are destroyed. Hold on, let me check these ones.
Poor kid.
Okay, so that's all I have to say about him?
Poor kid.
Just poor kid? Okay. Well, see, okay, so these look like they're fresh as well. But these are the ones that are destroyed. So, does that mean that whoever's putting these here, which I'm guessing is Silas, does he blame Charles for what happened? Does he, or is it that Charles did, Charles is the one that did this? Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, well, let's continue on. Can I look at this statue? I'm wondering where Silas is. What does that say? I laid me down and slept. I awaked for the Lord sustained me. Oh, okay. What do we got here? Hilltop House, built in 1693 by Reverend John Wickwood. And is that... Yep, same thing. Yep, same thing. Okay, here we are.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined. But the architecture seems too recent.
Well, I mean, they could have just, made recent additions to the house. I mean, that's a thing that people do, especially rich people, right? So, I'm wondering if there's something special about... I mean, I'm guessing it's just a lantern, but it's just weird that those keep popping up, especially... Remember at the beginning where it made, the concerted effort to make me pick that one up? Alright, so I guess I can't talk to you. No, okay. Alright, so... I know we can go up those stairs, but I saw a little area over here, and I want to inspect that. So let us go and see what is over here. Looks like a whole lot of nothing. Yep, just a whole lot of nothing. But maybe there's a small something? like inescapably tiny. You wouldn't notice it unless you were really looking. Kind of something. I mean, there's a chair. There's more chairs. Ah, hello? Are you that something? Ooh, it's carving of a whale. Interesting. Alright, see? You see? That's what investigation is all about. You explore every nook and cranny, and sometimes you find something. And it justifies you, you know, being... Oh. I didn't notice you there. You see, this is what I was talking about. Sometimes you find a small thing, and it justifies that you're not a complete and total idiot for missing the big thing, because you were too busy just prattling on about something that nobody cares about. Alright, so let's take these stairs. I'm waiting for old Silas to pop up. I guess he's gonna spook me. Come on, Silas! Jump out and be a crazy, deranged old man. Or not. Well, the front door's blocked, so we ain't getting in that way. Oh, it's blocked. Can I try the door? Guessing it won't let me. Oh, it will.
I'll have to find another entrance.
I could have told you that from way down here, but alright. I mean, it's good to have affirmation. Hello. Crow. It's over here. Nothing. How about up here? Is there a something? I mean, there's more tables. Ah, yes. So it would appear that the family who lived here really loved tables of the metal variety. And their house burned down. Yes.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa! Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them! Dump them into the ocean!
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Grab his axe. Do not defile this place. You are hindering work of police.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Try that.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here.
I just told
And
you.
no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
You want to get rid of me? You shouldn't really need this key. Investigation professionalism? Try this.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Well, thank you, Silas. I'm glad that didn't have to end in violence. Is there anything down here? I'm gonna explore every avenue. It's just... I don't know. It's just a thing I do. I think it's because of playing games that, you know, usually reward you for doing stuff like this. Which, I mean, it kind of seems like this game is doing it as well. I mean, it gave me that whale for looking in that spot way over there, so... let's see. How about down here? Is there anything of... Oh, this is Silas's house. Don't know if I want to go rummaging through his stuff. He seems a little unhinged, as I was told he was. Okay. They probably won't even let me in anyways. And there's another axe. So I could grab that and defend myself against him. can have axe duels at dawn. Okay. Oh, hello. What have we
Bourbon.
here?
Empty, of course.
Is this a secret entrance to secrecy? What is this? Ooh. So I guess I can spy on him later or something? Perhaps? That's what I'm guessing. Alrighty. And we'll try the door even though I
The
positive.
poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
I'm guessing it won't let me in. Nope. Figured it wouldn't. Alrighty. So, if he ever comes back to there, if I ever see him walk down here, I'll have to keep that window in mind. Oh, hold on a second. Pardon me. Alright. So, into the manor proper.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Alrighty. Go in? Oh, okay. Have to hold it.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Excellent. Alright. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lives in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester, the old caretaker, still faithful to his employers. Keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley managed to calm him down and, finally, get hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire. Yeah, but yeah, so you saw there, like, that was supposed to be like the investigation skill check, and it just happened that I got lucky and that, 40%
Follow me.
chance. Oh,
I know the place.
all right. I mean, why not?
Who left this light on?
Interesting. Take detours every now and again. See what we can see. Oh, you think?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Oh, hello. Is that squid?
What kind of meat is this?
That doesn't really help. It looks like it's... yeah, it looks like squid or octopus or something. Half eaten.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
A broken plate.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Alright.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
I mean, I suppose so, but... Wait, are these two chairs here?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Interesting. Pardon me, officer. Oh, okay, so the chairs were here. Alright, so that kind of does paint a picture. It's worrisome that this rat is just dead right next to the food, but then again, he could have, like, eaten it when it went off. That's why he's dead now. Oh, hello. What have we here?
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
Interesting. Alright, so let's follow this guy. You know, it is rather interesting that they have these skill checks. I mean... Oh, hello.
They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just a stop along the way.
Yeah, see, stuff like that. Like, because they have this percentage chance for these to go successful, it kind of feels like you're not getting the whole story. You know what I mean?
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for?
Too much
Interesting.
rubble. I'll find an easier way.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It feels like there's certain clues that are gonna be left out because I didn't pass a skill check. But still, I mean, I guess that adds some replayability, right? You have to like play, if you want to get like the whole picture, you have to play the game multiple times with different builds.
Let's
each
see
time.
if I can find something the cops missed.
Alrighty, what do we got? Body on the floor.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Wow, this is painting a rather grim picture. Or is that everything? Oh, that's everything. Everything that I can see, at least. Let's see. Just a real quick scan. Make sure I got everything. I don't know. So, wow. Yeah, that's painting a really grim picture. Like, I was gonna say that I didn't want to form any ideas, but, you know, the picture we're seeing here is... investigate the fire scene. So, yeah, there is something I'm missing, then. Because it won't let me back out of this. How about in here? Oh, it won't let me go there. Maybe just outside? Oh, hello.
Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
It's official the police botched this investigation. The clues don't match.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
Let's see, the couple had a fight. This is arson. This is a crime of passion. Well, I don't have anything to back up the crime of passion, right?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
That's interesting.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Why, though? Like, so are private investigators
This
just...
door is locked.
Interesting. So, is it that because that's the thing, I don't really know that much about private investigators. Are they just not allowed to actually investigate crime scenes or something? Is that the problem here, or is there something in here that he doesn't want us to find out? Okay. This is another medical journal? Yep. That's interesting. Okay, this is... Oh. Ooh, that was spooky. So I'm wondering if I'm ever going to find any books on the occult, then. Or if that's just going to increase on its own.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Huh. So maybe Mr. Hawkins is still alive.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
Alrighty. How about this door?
This door is blocked from the
So
outside.
that's the entrance. Okay. Stairs. Can't go up. Nope. Alrighty. Let's see. Anything over here? Nothing. Nope. I don't know what that was about.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
I guess I can put this away. There we go. Alright. What else we got? Ooh, creepy. Oh! So was that picture... the picture that was taken? That's an edit of that picture.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
That's interesting. That's what I mean is interesting. What do we got here?
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Oh. How much you want to bet this opens like Batman style, you know, where it's like in the Batman movie where it like presses 3 keys and then this thing opens up. Bet you that's what's gonna happen here. I guess it has something to do with a shanty.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
So wait, can I light this?
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Nope, can't light this. Okay, so let's continue searching around.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
This is a painting of one of the rooms, isn't it? Let's see what we got over here. The human body, comparative analysis. So that's just more medicine skill. Alright. Well, it seems like the skill books are plentiful, at least. Of course, then again, it does have a lot of ground to cover in terms of skill points. Alright, so let's head upstairs and see what we can find. I'm wondering if there's something involving that piano and hidden door. I mean, it could very well be that there's not.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by 2 families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
What else we got? Ooh, creepy. Oh, come on.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
I'd say.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
So it's not like I can try again, keep trying until I get it right. Alright, oh. I don't know what that was about.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
So, I guess what this is painting is that Mr. Hawkins, he liked exploring, and he was very interested in the ocean, and perhaps what lies at the bottom of it. Okay. Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, just turned on a lamp. Why is that important to what's going on here? Alright, well, may as well put this on so that way we can see. Okay, what else we got?
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Fortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she, again, terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to reoccur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Wellard. Okay, well, we need to find out who this Wellard fellow is. That's for sure. Let's see what else we can find. Were those footsteps mine? Okay, those were. For a second there, I thought they weren't. Okay, so what's in here? Any more clues as to the terrible secrets of this place?
Locked.
You know, considering... Oh, well, those scratch marks have to mean something, right? Okay, well, we can go in here. It just seems strange that this must be the
The
child's
boys'
room.
room.
He built a fort out of books. Oh, we can rebuild a scene here. It just seems strange that we got the keys from the old guy. Why don't we have access to the whole house? I mean, all right, let's see. Oh, you're not gonna, just, yeah, this is kind of stuff that kids normally draw, man. That's nothing important. Or maybe I have to look through the scene
A
first.
child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
So I'm guessing the father was an alcoholic and possibly violent. Oh, there we go.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Still not gonna. Nope. All right. How about you? Hey, more sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
Okay, now he notices the pictures.
What
Oh.
nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
I'm guessing he had the same. He was having
Simon's
the same.
troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something.
Oh, okay.
Something terrified him.
Must have been having the same visions as his mom then. I mean, that's interesting. Okay. I mean, at least it's not nearly as bad as. I mean, it's not nearly as bad as what I originally thought. That his father was violent, but I mean, it's still terrifying.
What will her room reveal about her?
Let's find out. Can I reconstruct the scene here, or is it just? No, looks like it's not. How about over here? Oh, hello.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
Dr. Thomas Fuller, Riverside. The attacks become too violent. Add 25 milligrams of phenobarbital to 3 times a day. Do not consume alcohol or any other medication during the period of treatment.
That's a massive
Alright.
dose. Was Sarah violent?
I don't know why that rug's disturbed.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
They act as depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that, I know something. Interesting. I know I'm saying that word a lot, but, it kind of... Oh. Well, here's to hoping I pass the check, guys. Good!
Perfect.
I did it. And actually, I probably should have did this before I did that. Because I have CP that I can pump into this. Yeah, well, I may as well just max out these two already since they're the closest. And go ahead and hit that. Hit yes. There we go. Alrighty. So, what do we have in... Oh! That's always a good sign.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Gotta get this there.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Well, that's...
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on the Lost Island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Okay, and we're gonna...
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Alright. Oh, so this was... And there's more of the claw marks.
Locked.
Well, how is it locked from both sides? And it's also... Those claw marks are just outside. I don't know why my guy's not really...
Bradley? Is that you?
Oh. Oh. Alright. Alright, here we go, guys.
Is anyone there?
Hold on to your butts. Things gonna get spoopy. Give chase.
Stop!
Wait, did he fall down there? Yep, he did.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Ooh. Is this where we look for it? Oh.
I'll cover you.
Let me switch. Oh, okay, so I can... like this. Okay. It's interesting. So you must have
This
came
door
this way.
was closed earlier.
Which one? This one here? No, this one here. Oh, hello.
Where did he go?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, no, gee, I wonder where he went.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the
Do you
entrance
really
to the
think that
harbor.
your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
Do you not see the scratches on the floor, dude? Actually, never mind, because you didn't even... Yeah, you know what, I'm just...
It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
That might be a clue to the puzzle. Okay. So what else we got?
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph.
Should probably ask
Probably
him.
another friend of Hawkins.
Oh. Oh! It does use oil. Ooh.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. It looks like an old seaway map.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and... Right, so... Oh, hello.
Charles Hawkins was keeping her father's letters from her.
Oh. Okay, so let's talk to him. Yeah, because we already filled.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Oh, sure. Oh, oh, that's the oil. Okay. Okay, I was wondering what that symbol was. Alright, so, I will solve this puzzle in the next episode. Because I have a feeling that I well went over my time limit for this episode. Still, I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Bye.